The road has been paved. Which route will your team take toward victory? It's that time of year where losers go home and winners rise by any means necessary. Where nothing comes without sacrifice. Move up to move on. Get in to get out. Today, stars will be born. Superstars will progress. And X Factors will perform to expectations or fall dramatically from elevated levels. All the chips are on the table. Go hard or go home. Welcome to greatness. The biggest platform in simulation football. Who will be crowned? Who will be legendary? It's the RFL playoffs. Will you be great?
Once again, the future collides with the past. Marquis Watson, Drake Crowell going at it in what, to be honest, feels like a second Reload Bowl as we have the #1 Columbus Aviators. Crazy bounce back after being one of the worst teams last year. They're the #1 seed, 14-2 season to finish the season. And as for the Celtic Tigers, Drake Crowell playing in his final year as a starter for the Dublin Celtic Tigers, taking him back somewhere he hasn't been in literally 4 years since season 2. It's the Columbus Aviators hosting the Dublin Celtic Tigers. Drake Crowell versus Marquis Watson, who's going to be representing the ARC in the Reload Bowl to take on the Portland Snowhawks. I got my man Rob Roby here with me, aka Mix, as always, dual commentary. We are more than fired up and ready for this game. What is your thoughts coming into this?
Hey, there are many great RFL players that we can mention, man, on every single team here in the RFL. But I'm going to tell you, man, not every single player on every single RFL team that we consider to be a great player exhibits greatness all throughout their career, every single game for the most part. And I'm going to tell you, man, there's a difference between being good and being great here in the RFL. And that's something that a lot of the prospects are going to learn, something that a lot of community members who have been here, the OGs who have been here, seeing players, you know, some of these guys have been here for all these seasons, and they know the difference between good and the difference between great in the RFL. Right now, we're about to see something. We're about to witness something there this evening here. We're going to see what greatness looks like. And man, I don't know where the chips are going to fall, but I'm just hoping for a great game.
I don't even think there's anything else that needs to be said about this game. Everyone here is in the chat. They're ready. They know how big this game is. Without further ado, Dublin Celtic Tigers versus Columbus Aviators set to go. Who's representing the ARC? Let's get these likes up. Let's go ahead and turn us up here today as much as we already have. I saw the Discord went crazy. With that being said, it's time to hit that field. Ball on the tee, and it's going to be the Columbus Aviators starting out with the football, as this one will sail in the back of the end zone for a touchback, and coming out onto the field for the first time today, it's the phenomenal rookie. Didn't win any awards, got beat up by Geno Gannon, but has made it further, and he's looking to make a difference against Drake Crowell compared to Geno Gannon in their meeting.
Yeah, Marquis Watson has just been a great leader. He's lived up to all the expectations, and hey, he may not take home the awards, but hey, who doesn't want to play in the ARC championship game against the GOAT?
They start the first game, first play out with a run up the middle. 2Ks, we like to call them, coined by Coach Back, 2-yard gain. And Washington will throw this to the sidelines, wide open, first down, strike to Pearson. They're starting out well. Under center, and they'll go with a run here, putting on some moves, and Kingston Kinney still powering. He'll get to the 42-yard line.
Nice balanced attack so far, liking what the Aviators are doing. That's what they're going to need to do. They're going to need to go to that short ball, stretch the field, allow Marquis Watson to make decisions, but also this running game here, they have to be on their day here against this Celtic Tigers defense.
Seen a heavy dose of Kingston Kinney here in this. You know they like to also switch in Kadron Lusk. The defense doing a pretty good job there. 3rd and 3. Big down for the Celtic Tigers. Close formation. Aviators looking to pass. Throws this one out of bounds, and the Celtic Tigers defense will get the stop.
Yeah, it's just the start of the game here, and so, there's going to be some butterflies and everything, but right there, we saw just a little bit of a glimpse here of this Celtic Tiger defensive line here, getting to the outside, getting the pressure, and that was a good rush right there against Marquis Washington to get him to throw that ball away.
And coming out onto the field, you know what I like to call him, the GOAT, Drake Crowell. This could be his final game here. Hasn't been to the ARC Conference Championship game, as I mentioned, since Season 2, where they lost that against the Red Dragons, who ultimately went on to win the Relo Bowl that year. Can this be the year Drake Crowell goes back to the big dance? We'll have Crowell under center first play. He'll drop back looking to pass, throws, and that's going to be caught for a first down out to DJ Barrow.
Smitty, I hate to interrupt the game, but I can hear your controller in my headset. I'm not sure if the fans can hear that out there.
Yeah,
just letting you know that.
It doesn't pick up.
Okay.
Sorry,
I didn't mean to interrupt, but just letting you know I can hear it.
Okay. Is it disturbing or are you good?
No, it's fine. I'm just letting you know I don't want to ruin this game on you.
Okay. All good. Yeah. 1st and 10. Drake Crowell once again looking to throw. Checks it down, and Worsley will fight up to the 35-yard line, gain of 3. Let's give a shout-out to the guys who gave donations. First donation came from Trojan Boy 247, $20 donation. Shout out to you, as well as a $50 donation from Coach Baker. He says, "Goat time, hit the like button." Turn us up here in the chat. Handoff, Trey Worsley getting his first carry of the game. You can't break it as he'll get to the 39.
I just really love this matchup here because these Aviators, they've been playing strong defense all year. And right now, Trey Worsley, that was a great run right there. I want to see more matchups like that.
He's looking to throw here. And wide open over the middle. He's got Matt Nayani first down to the 40.
That's something right there that's going to be dangerous here. We know what Matt Nayani can do. He can stretch the field, down the field. He can run the crossing patterns over the middle of the field. He can do the out plays. He's good in one-on-one. But right here, this right here may be sort of a weakness of the Aviators. Can these linebackers get to Matt Nayani before he's able to extend the field down the field for great yardage like that? That's a great job right there by Drake Crowell and Matt Nayani doing it again here.
Celtic Tigers' #1 offense. And here they are dropping back, looking to pass, throws. That's going to be caught underneath, puts on a move. Good tackle, but another first down by the Celtic Tigers.
The CT just establishing that rhythm here. You would think they were in Dublin.
It's the first game, too, in the postseason. They've been on the road, handling it well. Drake Crowell shot down the field, pass interference. And so the Celtic Tigers will take over at the 1-yard line. Terrible penalty there by the defense.
And I'm going to tell you, man, we talked about being good and being great. Matt Nayani is a great wide receiver. You got to D him up, and you got to keep your hands off of him.
And here they go. Looks like they could run Trey Worsley here. They do. Breaks the tackle, and he is going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. 2nd and goal.
Solid defense right there by the Aviators. Got to keep it up for a couple of more downs.
Always tough to score with this field position.
Yeah, definitely. This right here, this is the trenches down here, man. This is just, basically pigs going to slaughter right here. That defense, they're just looking to wreck on the defensive line. And, this is a fight down here in the red zone against any team here in the RFL.
And they will run it again. Trey Worsley trying to get in the end zone, and he is stopped just short, right at the goal line. 3rd down.
Aviators young, strong, and hey, they're not afraid to bang with you right there. That's a good job against Trey Worsley, stopping him down here. This is primetime Worsley area right here. Can he punch this thing in?
I'll say give it to him one more time. I don't think he'll get stopped the 3rd time. They do, and he's in for the touchdown. Celtic Tigers on the board first.
And that's just where you got to just let the bully out of the yard. Trey Worsley, we know what this guy has been doing his entire career here in the RFL. Obviously, Pro Bowler. This guy's a caliber back, one of the best to do it in the game. Still arguably, the top back or one of the top backs here. Obviously, there are other guys, in the league. But this guy here, man, this guy right here, you're going to get the production out of him. Rarely does he just have bad games. And down here, you saw it 3 straight times to him. Third time's the charm. You're not going to be able to stop this guy every time.
And if the Celtic Tigers are able to get this huge victory over the Aviators, it'll be the first time ever that Trey Worsley's even competed in the Relo Bowl. Going back to Season 1 Relo Bowl, he was injured and did not get to play in that game. How great would it be to be able to play in that game with Dre Crowell one last time?
Boy, oh boy, man, getting a history lesson here.
Ball on the tee. The Celtic Tigers defense did a phenomenal job getting a stop on the Aviators to start the game. And we'll have to see if Marquis Watson and the offense can turn things around.
We've seen the Aviators play from behind before, and so, the game has just started. This quarterback here, he is very phenomenal, very methodical in his drives. He's a leader here. Let's see if he can go down and answer back the Celtic Tigers.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Heavy dose of Kingston Kinney. He'll be in the backfield. Washington looking to pass, throws this one away.
That coverage down the field looking pretty good right now.
Come right out in the gun. Kadron Lusk checking in for the first time today, and he is going to get to 30 for a gain of 5.
Beautiful run inside there, picking up the 5 yards here. There's a 3rd down. Not sure exactly what the Aviators decide to do here, but I'm really liking Marquis Watson throwing the underneath ball. Let's see if we can get that ball across the middle maybe for an Aviator 1st down.
And they're going to spread out the field here. 5 wide, empty set. Washington looking, throws. Good catch. That'll be a 1st down.
Just barely got there. I really like the play call there. Give it to Porter. You know what Porter has done this season. That's just a good job right there by Marquis Watson, getting that ball in there for the 1st down.
And you already know the connection between these two, as you spoke on, has been absolutely phenomenal. It's been his go-to guy this season. And they're looking to build on that for the rest of this drive. They're coming out aggressive. 5 wide, empty set. Washington has got himself a wide open Adam Light to the 42.
That's what makes Marquis Watson good as well. We see a lot of the veteran quarterbacks able to just instantly find the open wide receiver, find the window, and throw to it. Marquis Watson slowly emerging as one of those top guys here in the RFL. Boy, oh boy, was that a quick pass out of the gun.
2nd and 4. And Washington getting pressure, throws. That's going to be caught immediately, wrapped up for just a gain of a yard.
He's just out here having some target practice right now.
They need 3 yards on this crucial 3rd down. How will they opt to try to get it? They'll run Kingston Kinney, and he will get the 1st down to keep the chains moving.
Well, that's another beautiful play right there, going with the inside zone. I really like that play call there. Let these Celtic Tigers know, hey, we do have a running game here. We got 2 great backs who can pick it up in short yardage situations. And this is just the right play call here. Gotta love the inside zone. Line up in the gun, make it look like it's a passing formation here. Stall a little bit, hand the ball off to your back, and then let him go ahead and do that old razzle-dazzle, I like to say there. That's a great job there by Kingston Kinney to pick up the 1st.
We'll come out here in the gun. Been in this heavy the start of this game. 2 tight ends and 2 receivers. They'll run it, and that's a great job by CT. Got to make sure you get early contact on him so he doesn't break those big ones.
Great job.
Dron Lusk now in the game. Linebackers in the A-gap. They'll motion in Pearson. And a heavy blitz. Got to throw it immediately, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mickens, and he's going to have possession for the offense at the 29. The veteran quarterback making a tremendous play.
There's a lot of solid guys on this Celtic Tiger defense, and I just want to call them playmakers at times. You don't really hear a lot about them. That was a great takeaway in the air right there. Whoa, what a big takeaway that was there by the veteran.
One-handed interception by Mickens and Dre Crowell in the offense. Back out onto the field, starting out hot. And he's already in his mode. You know how tough it is to get him out of this. He'll look to pass the first play. And Crowell will gun it for a 1st down. DJ Burrow to the 45.
Man, what a throw that was there by Crowell. Look, you know, a lot of teams try to pressure Dre Crowell, and I'm going to tell you, I think that this guy just thrives off of pressure. You can see the pocket, enclosed around this guy, and he's just going to stand right there in the pocket, and he's going to throw a nice dot right there. It's a solid pass there to Barrow. And, man, just really, really a great way of moving the chains.
Never want to see Dre hot like this. The Aviators got more than enough time to try to figure some things out, and they'll run the ball. And look at this. What a stiff arm. Trey Worsley, 8 yards up to the 47.
Really liking how the emergence of the stiff arm in this playoff right now. Halfback using that heavily here, man. Saw one last night, and there goes another one right there. Wow.
I say go right back to him. That's what they'll do. And that's a great tackle by Freeman, just short.
Boy, oh boy, that was a great tackle. Really like how he filled the gaps on that play and got the stuff.
Will they run him again? They'll go play action, throws it away, and that's going to be incomplete. Do you think they go for it here?
I don't know, man. That was excellent defense there on the outside. I'm not sure if it's worth it right now. The reward is worth the risk right now on 4th and 1. I don't know. This is good.
Difficult.
They're going to punt. Okay, yeah.
Watch out for the fake.
Yeah.
No fake there. They'll punt this one away, and the punt is looking good. Out of bounds at the 13. So a good punt there by O'Donnell, and Marquis Washington in the offense got another chance to try to tie things up. See a look at his numbers here. 4 of 7. Just came off an interception that he threw. Did a great job of protecting the football during the regular season. Did have his struggles towards the end of it, but he looked great in that game against the Black Knights. See if he can get back to his form. Here goes a run. There goes Luss. There goes a first down as well with the reach out.
And I'm going to tell you, if the Aviators are able to establish the run against the Celtic Tigers, that's going to make Marquis Washington a lot more powerful as this game is going to wear on here. You can see the inside run here working very well. Great blocks there. And Luss picking up the easy yardage there for his quarterback. We know that Marquis Washington gets better over time, and right now we are only at the end of the first quarter.
This will more than likely be the last play. And there goes a tackle to just keep him short. Porter hauls in the catch. And that's it for the first quarter of play. Felt like it gone right by. 7-0. Celtic Tigers on top here in the ARC Championship game.
A very interesting set of events going on in this game so far. Looking to see more solid football play here. Let's see if the Aviators can turn it up a bit.
I formation. Here goes a motion over to the right side. And they'll pound it with Kingston Kinney. I don't know why he's cutting backwards. There's a flag either way. This could be coming back. Holding.
Yeah, that looked like that was about to go for about 70 yards on the play.
Yeah, that definitely could have been a touchdown. And here goes a run. They'll get the first down regardless as Kinney will get to the 38. Washington now under center. Draw play up the middle. Here goes Kingston Kinney again. Chunks of yards.
I'm really liking the aggressive running attack right now by the Aviators. Let's just see if they can continue to establish this run game.
Trying to get a hard snap to jump the defense off sides. Here goes a motion. And a handoff to the outside, and broken tackle, still breaking tackles. Kadron Luss, he's been an absolute beast at that the entire season.
Boy, oh boy, what a left-handed, right-handed combo they're getting right now out of the running attack.
Like you spoke on earlier, that's what's going to open up the pass later on in the game. That's a great tackle, though, made right there by Blackman. No gain will set up 2nd and 10. Marquis Washington once again on the ground. Very heavy rush attack. There's a fumble. And it is going to be recovered.
Oh, wow.
And Kingston Kinney gets his own fumble back, but this might be getting called back because I think he hit the ground first.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, I do like the use of the short yardage plays. The run game, that's going to be good here. What you don't want to do, though, is you don't want to just keep on doing short against these Celtic Tigers. We know that the Celtic Tigers, they thrive off of impact plays like that right there, which you may have seen. Maybe it's a football, maybe it's not. But you don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again. Things get familiar, and this veteran defense here, they're going to get used to it, and they can cause turnovers.
I'm not sure what the ruling is going to be there, if this is going to get challenged. They'll let it stand, so it was a fumble. 3rd and 11. Looking to pass, pressure is coming. Washington down, he's going to go for a sack. That's going to be Everett Harmon.
You just got to be a lot more physical than that on the old line there. Marquis Watson not used to being on his back here. That's a great sack right there on him in the pocket. Great coverage down the field as well. This is just all around shutdown city by the defense. And hey, there's Harmon, man. Boy, oh boy, loud and clear on the back of Washington.
And that's one area I had my concerns on with the Aviators. Their wide receivers, it's different. You know, they need their wide receivers to be able to make plays. Celtic Tigers, they've struggled against the pass, but without that wide receiving weapon, ooh, what a punt here.
What a punt, wow.
That's going to be putting down right at the 4. But without those wide receiving weapons, like I said, it's going to be tough to try to move the ball down the field the entire day, really running the football, as we've seen they're already resorting to.
Sometimes, you know, the short ball, the short game, you know, the running game, it works into the hands of the defense, and so we'll have to keep an eye on that as well.
Speaking of running game, Celtic Tigers might have to go Trey Worsley way to get a little bit of breathing room out of this situation. They will run it, and Worsley somehow escaping up to the 11-yard line.
Doing a bit of a Houdini trick right there. Nice.
7-yard gain will bring up 2nd and 3. Play action. Crowell shot down the field, and it's going to be caught for a first down. Matt Nayani comes down with it.
Yeah, you know, like I say, man, this guy right here, one of the best to do it here. Veteran wide receiver, one-on-one coverage down the field. This is just what you like to see here. I mean, you got to compliment, obviously, the pass here. This is a great, accurate pass by Drake Crowell. He can throw under pressure, lights out, but this is just a great catch as well up the sideline. Single coverage by Matt Nayani.
Like you said, look at the ball placement, perfectly thrown. We knew his arm strength has taken a severe dip, you know, of course, due to age and regression, but he is still not afraid to chuck that ball down the field. Unbelievable play. They're already in Columbus territory. Looks like they're setting up the screen here. There's a flag, so they'll get extra yards even after this. 15 yards for the roughing the passer.
And you know, look, I'm a coach here at the RFL, man. I know you want to come hot. You want to send hot against Drake Crowell, but listen, this is one of the best passes to throw under pressure. When you do that, you really are giving your defense bad opportunities to get things like that. Wow.
Here they go with the run up the middle. Trey Worsley, he's got about 8 yards on the carry to the 7. And the mistakes are killing the Aviators. The Celtic Tigers are not slowing up whatsoever. They're just going to keep running. Here goes Worsley. First down, powering forward, just falls short right at the 1.
And this right now, man, this is just kind of looking like, you know, Rocky versus, I don't know, Clubber Lang right now. Boy,
and there he goes. Good tackle by David Pierre. Just short. And this is where it's the most dangerous. We always talk about how tough it is to stop the Celtic Tigers when you got the big 3 working and playing well. You got Trey Worsley already killing it on the ground. Matt Nayani making big plays through the air early in the first half. And, of course, Drake Crowell. He's been pinpoint accurate the entire game so far. It looks like Worsley is a bit tired. It's not going to matter, it seems. Touchdown, his 2nd of the game. The Celtic Tigers are up by 2 possessions.
And, you know, you just, I've said it before, you don't want all 3 of these lights, because 3 lights means go. I'm telling you right now. And right now, these Celtic Tigers are really starting to pour it on right now, looking real strong, real physical here. Aviators, they got to get tough. They got to tighten up here in front of the home crowd, or this just might be rollover city here for the Celtic Tigers.
Celtic Tigers have scored the most points out of any team here in the postseason. 77 points in 2 games, and here in just the first half, pretty much the beginning of the second quarter here, they've got 14 points, looming the extra point. And Drake Crowell, you could just see, just excited to be here.
I'm telling you, when you start to see the old Drake Crowell, man, start to flex in the open field and celebrate, you got to get worried a little bit, man. He's definitely on his day right now. 6 plays, 87 yards. Wow.
14-0, CT.
And oh, man.
Marquis Watson, this offense needs to get something going now. Well, this game's going to be over before it even really starts. Haven't even gotten to the halftime yet. Just able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Well short on that return. And the Celtic Tigers defense has just been playing on another level.
Yeah, this defense has just been playing amazing right now, getting to Marquis Washington, forcing them to, run, to do the short ball. And, the Aviators are just trying to figure it all out right now here with the rookie.
Going to spread out the field. Empty set. They'll send a blitz. They're going to throw over the middle. Quickly wrapped up. We'll get to the 28.
And that's kind of what I like to see here out of the Aviators. I like to see them align Marquis Washington, line up here and decision make underneath. Great pass right there to Porter.
No run with Kadron Lusk. And Lusk will get the first down. 3-yard gain.
You'll notice that everything that the Aviators are running are pretty much 3 to 4 yards, down the field type of plays here.
Let's see if they'll be a bit more aggressive. There goes a run, and that is going to be shut down. Loss of a yard.
I guess that was a little bit of an inside misdirection type of a play there. Swallowed up there.
And a run up the middle. Oh, what a move. Kingston Kinney getting to the 37.
Oh, Kingston Kinney's just so good, man.
6-yard gain will now bring up 3rd and 4. Shotgun. Marquis Washington. He's got 3 receivers to his right side. Lindsley pressuring him. Here goes a throw, and it's going to be dropped. What a hit by Holmberg.
Oh, I'm really sad that he didn't make that catch because that was a great ball thrown right in the gut, and Pearson can't come down with it. Oh, my.
Got to make that catch.
Oh, man. He doesn't drop that too often, man. I remember playing Pearson. He'll catch those over the middle, and he's got some speed on him. But, man, I can't believe that pass was just so on point. Wow.
And here goes another punt at the 1. Wow, this punter is, his last name is Archer. He's arching these.
Yeah.
Absolute beautiful punts here. Here's a look at Trey Worsley, what he's been doing today. Absolutely killing. Already 2 rushing touchdowns. CT's got to be careful, though, to avoid getting safety.
They're going to run it out of the end zone here.
Yeah, this got to be one up the gut. And there goes Worsley. Just a little bit of breathing room, 3 yards. Put together a 96-yard drive last time. Can they put together a 99-yard drive here to go up by 3 possessions? That's going to get them to the 8-yard line, 3rd and 3.
One safety high here. Look for something over the middle.
Drake Crowell's ready to fire something, but they're going to run for it. And Worsley, look at the vision. Look at the strength. First down, Celtic Tigers.
Man, this is looking like M16 Worsley right here, guys.
Season 3.
Yeah, if you haven't seen M16 Worsley, go back and check it. Man,
And that's been one of the concerns. Sometimes CT doesn't utilize them and balance out the offense sometimes enough, and those have been the games that they've lost. But when they start out like this with Trey Worsley, it's an automatic dub just about every time. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning of the ARC Conference Championship game. Greg Crowell and the Celtic Tigers, man, they're putting it on, and this is one of the most dangerous offenses in the 2-minute drill. Can Drake Crowell score again before the end of the half? Here he goes looking. He'll throw this one away. Shotgun, split back formation here. Looking to send some pressure. Crowell throws. What a throw for a first down to the 35.
It's another solid dot there. Finding Ajlani here. That's the halfback. The wide receiver making catches. Oh boy, this is such an impact play.
And that crowd, when they get that cutscene, it's just so deafening, man. But really good throw. I mean, just catches him right in stride, puts it right in the gut. That's how you want to throw a football to a running back. They're not like wide receivers out there, but man, you got a quarterback rate like this, you got a higher chance of catching the football. Here goes another dart over the middle to DJ Burrow. Drake Crowell, 9 of 11.
Yeah, he's looking really good right now in the 2-minute drill, already at the 41-yard line. And this is just where the Celtic Tigers start to really get even more dangerous. Is Drake Crowell just having a great day right now. Finding his receivers and just really killing it right now in the lead. And this is just it's a very dangerous Celtic Tiger team when Dre's playing like this.
And there's another throw, hit stick, but he still catches the ball. DJ Burrow. Timeout's going to be burned.
Hey, veteran hands. The ball is safe with Burrow.
Incredible plays being made here tonight by CT. Looking to throw, 1st and 10. Drake Crowell's got great protection, throws. Great job coming back to the football, and Burrow is just having himself a day, and he's injured.
Oh, wow.
And we won't get a scene to see how severe it is, so he'll be out. Well, yeah, Cam Ruck's going to have to fill in. Here goes a check down. What a read. Ooh, hit stick. Forced fumble. Aviators got the football at the 39.
OMG, man. What a hit this was. Let me see this. Ooh.
Did he hit the ground? I think that ball might have came out first.
Oh, my.
That was one heck of a shot by Gentry. They're going to review it. Yeah, it did look like he hit the ground first.
You know what, though, man?
Wow.
You're gonna have to call him Sentry, because he just totally blasted my boy Trey Worsley. Oh my!
Oh my! That was so close. Almost had that fumble. I think this is going to be overturned, but that was a hit.
Oh man!
And you rarely see Trey Worsley fumble the football, and yeah, it's going to be overturned. CT will keep possession of the football here. Time is going to keep running. Drake Crowell looking to throw. Goes over the middle down the field. It's going to be incomplete to Stimson. "19 seconds left. Not in field goal range yet. Here goes a check down. Worsley, another catch there, getting tackled by Gentry. And they have the kicker.
Yeah, they do have the kick. Yeah, the field. Let's see if they.
They're going to use the timeout, though. Oh, just use the timeout with 1 second.
Never seen that before.
Wow. And so this is going to be a 54-yarder for Tyrus Wiley, kicker of the year. And you see, oh, he missed it. He missed it wide to the right, and that's going to be the end of the first half of play. Celtic Tigers 14-0 going into halftime.
Hey, look, man, only Drake Crowell could get a timeout off in 6 seconds in this game, because we know that clock normally rolls right off. Oh, boy.
Man, that was an outstanding first half by CT. A lot of adjustments need to be made on the half of the Columbus Aviators. We'll each talk about those. I'll have you, of course, first talk about what you can see on both sides that needs to be better. But just an outstanding first half. The Celtic Tigers, they've come out here and they're bringing it, man. Absolutely phenomenal start. What do you got?
Oh, yeah. So what I'm seeing here, man, is I'm seeing a heavyweight versus a heavyweight right now. Now, actually, I do kind of want to say a heavyweight versus a middleweight, because I think these Celtic Tigers, man, they've really come on strong here right now, and I think that the Aviators are battling back. Now, when I say middleweight, I don't mean that these guys are not primed, right? These guys, they have what it takes here. They've only allowed the Celtic Tigers 14 total points in this first half. They've had a couple of huge stops here, a couple of big plays here where it could have went the other way, and so they've stood their ground here against the Celtic Tigers. What's ultimately going to make this game here, Smitty, is going to be this guy you see on the cover here, Marquis Washington. Marquis Washington is going to have to get into a mode unlike any other right now, and I think that the Celtic Tigers have kind of sort of given them a little bit of a way in here. Obviously, with the big shot on Worsley, the missed field goal that we just saw right there, the injury, to Barrow, and just, a couple of, times they've kind of gotten some stops here. If the defense can hang around here and allow Marquis Washington time to heat up, man, oh man, this is going to be an excellent end to this game, and possibly the Aviators to win this ball game. On the other side of things, I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of the Celtic Tigers. Using the big three, Worsley, Dre, Mayani. Man, the short ball has been very good as well. Drake Crowell is just really just looking, lights out right now, having a great day. He's running around energetic, looking young again and youthful. And so I think that they continue to do what they do. I don't have to speak for the defense. We already know what it is with the Celtic Tigers. Celtic Tigers are going to get to you. They're going to press you. They're going to force you to make mistakes. They got to continue to stay on top of Marquis Watson and take away his passing lanes. And I think they can be victorious in this game.
Yeah, my takeaways here from this game for the Columbus Aviators, they got to get the pass game going and being more successful, finding ways other than, like you talked about, the short ball they've been going with heavy and a lot of running, which I know they really want to establish that ground game. That's their bread and butter. It's worked for them very successfully this season. You know, these guys average 130 yards per game on the ground. But, you know, against a defense and a team like the Celtic Tigers running the football, you're down 14, you're killing the time for yourself. And these guys are going to be getting the football to start the second half. You know, the defense is really going to have to step up big time. But the offense, if they get that stop, they're really going to have to flip things around and find ways to be successful. Because right now, the offense just is not getting the job done. And that's pretty much all I can say about this game right now for the Columbus Aviators. They just need to make those adjustments and call the plays that the defense of the Celtic Tigers is just simply not ready for. In terms of the defense for the Aviators, I mean, how do you stop, you know, Drake Crowell, Matt Niani, and Trey Worsley when they're playing like this? I mean, it's almost impossible to win against CT when their offense is moving like this. The biggest way to get into this game is for your offense to have a shootout with them. And so, once again, the responsibility falling on the offense here. You got to be able to keep up with CT some type of way and take advantage of every opportunity that your defense allows you to have. And the defense, I think they're playing good football. They had the big plays that could have been for huge turnovers, but, you know, they just got lucky. The Celtic Tigers still was able to keep possession. And so I think they just need to keep that intensity going and play as hard as they can for the rest of this game. As for CT, the offense is winning right now. I mean, the offense got the pass game going, the run game's going, everything's perfect. Just keep doing that and do not be one-dimensional. That's one thing that the Celtic Tigers struggle with at times in games in second halves, is once they've had success in the first half, sometimes they want to stick with one side and start passing more or running more instead of keeping that balanced approach that they've had in the first half of the game. They need to keep that going. And as for the defense, I think they're doing a great job. Just keep the pressure on Marquis Watson. But with that being said, that's it for the halftime show and our recaps on what we think. It's time to see who's going to represent the ARC in the Relo Bowl. Celtic Tigers and Aviators going at it here, second half underway. And so the Celtic Tigers will be getting the football to start this second half, as it will be fielded at about the 2-yard line. Looks like DJ Burrow is back. He returned it out to the 22.
Oh boy, so he came back here. Just a little shaking up there. That's a big weapon right there for CT. Obviously, you can see how it kind of affected the play of Drake Crowell, throwing the ball a little bit more to Trey Worsley, who's definitely capable, but he would like to have his DJ Burrow there on the wing right there.
And they'll start out here in the shotgun. Trips to his left side, including the tight end. They'll run the football here. Nice run, wrapped up at the 28.
There's so much epicness here going on, man. You know, so much about CT and Drake Crowell. Really just liking the storyline so far. Really developing into a great story.
2nd and 4. Drake Crowell's got to throw it away. Good defense by the Aviators. This is a big down for Columbus. They want to try to have a shot to get back in this game. This is where it starts. You can see Marquis Watson talking behind Coach Back, hoping for some good plays to try to get him back in this one.
They got to contest this ball here over the middle.
And usually in this formation, they have some great routes. And great catch and good job just keeping them short. Yeah. Worsley just inches. Yep, they'll have to punt it away. Good job by Freeman.
Yeah, that's a great job there by the defense of the Aviators, playing the short ball there. Yeah, good job. Let's see Keeson back having a conversation right now.
Yeah, nice. Let me throw the ball.
Yeah.
Let me throw the ball. Let me go down the field.
Hey, calm down, coach. I got this.
And so they do get the opening drive stop. And O'Donnell boots this one straight down the field, and what a boot. This one gets to the 14-yard line. He's got some space. And Taysom Kinney going to be mangled up down at the 27. Here it goes. A chance to get started early in the cutting into this deficit. Can the young quarterback Marquis Washington turn things around after being down 14-0?
You know, this kid has a lot with him. You know, he's got a lot of ceiling. And, you know, I believe in this kid here. I believe he's not out of this game yet.
And here goes a throw into the flats. That's going to be incomplete. Good defense by the rookie, McCrary. Hand off, finding a lane. And a good run by Kinney to the 33. He's running well, 4 yard per carry average. Looking for something through the air here, though. Looks like they're setting up the screen, and it is covered. He throws it, and he can't make the defenders miss. Great defense by the Celtic Tigers.
Yeah, that's some solid defense there, and probably a drive that the Aviators needed desperately there. Still a lot of time here, but you know they're right now. When you go to the second half, you're running out of time very fast, and that's just going to be another drive that was just missed opportunity for the Aviators.
Almost looked as if they were going to be able to convert. John Luss has been great at making guys miss. That's a good tackle by the veteran linebacker. Fair catch going to be called by DJ Burrow at the 24, and Drake Crowell in the offense will come back out onto the field. And as we talk about all the time, Celtic Tigers, it's just an offense you do not want to see getting on the field and giving multiple opportunities without your team scoring points.
Yeah, we've seen the Celtic Tigers kind of dip off a little bit in their production, but boy, when they get it back together, they can really run away with ball games. Right now, Aviators got to play some solid defense and stop this team again. 1st
and 10 at the 24-yard line. Drake Crowell is going to drop back, looking to pass. Throws wide open into the flats. There goes Hayden Jean-Charles up to the 31. And Jean-Charles is filled in nicely for Damon Mackey, the injured tight end. Thought he was going to be coming back at some point in the postseason. Ooh, good run. 1st down, Trey Worsley. But as I was speaking, he's going to be coming back in a reload bowl if they advance, so this offense is going to be even more dangerous. And Drake Crowell throws over the middle. Jean-Charles, 1st down.
Oh, man, it's just easy. Just a walk in the park right now for Drake Crowell, man. Moving the chains again to the 48.
Looking to throw. Wide open. Jean-Charles is just picking apart this defense, and he has been developing this young tight end well.
Yep, we talked a little bit about, the linebacker core here. We know not the strongest linebacker core here in the RFL, and this is just one-on-one matchups here at the tight end, versus your linebackers, versus your safeties over top. And right now, Drake Crowell just finding the open man, exploiting the mismatches.
I think if CT starts mixing in the run game, which they will here, it's going to start getting ugly. I think that's a first. Yep, he's got it.
The thing that's, is that Trey Worsley now is picking up touchdowns, and he's also picking up 1st downs in short yardage situation. And that's only helping him grow here as the game goes on.
And he'll check it down to Worsley. Good tackle by Rudolph to keep him short of the 1st down. 18 of 22, Drake Crowell over 200 yards. Absolutely killing it. Looking, throws. Once again to Worsley. Only a few yards.
Great use by the CT using the mismatch here, sending Worsley out there to the flats, and you've got a linebacker against him. It's going to be in favor of Worsley all day. He's already up to 7 receptions, 31 yards.
And they'll run it straight up the middle, just the Worsley show. 1st down.
And these are little gains here. Now he has over 100 yards, multi-purpose yards. He's got 2 touchdowns here. Who knows how many 1st downs he's converted. He's really in a rhythm right now, really doing a great job, and that's just awesome blocking by his O-line.
The offensive line has been one of the staples for this offense for years. They've done a great job of protecting Dre, and even when they don't do a great job of blocking the pressure get there, it just doesn't phase number 1. And here goes Drake Crowell, throws. That's going to be caught. Matt Niani, 1st down.
This is just really kind of sort of getting out of hand right now. Celtic Tigers basically just going down the field and just manhandling right now on offense.
Handoff, Worsley. And these guys just pounding it, tiring them out.
Yep, 2-3 yards here, 10 yards there. 4 or 5 yards here, 15 yards there. Here they are here at the 14-yard line, looking to knock on the door again for another Celtic Tiger touchdown.
All postseason, this offense has just looked in rhythm. Worsley still not even gassed. Counter run play, great blocking, cuts up the field, 1st and goal, CT.
You got to worry about Trey Worsley now making lanes of his own now. Clearly, extending that chain there, using the elusiveness there. Mayberry just getting to him there, but this is just really looking in full force right now for the Celtic Tigers. Guys now missing tackles. You can see Armstrong diving from the back there. Man.
And Trey Worsley get his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. They love to use him here in the red zone. They do, and he is just going to be stopped at the 2. He's looking a bit tired. Already 21 carries. And he is stopped just short.
Really like the use of the pulling guard there. I thought that was going to work for the moment.
They went 3 straight runs for a touchdown. Are they going to do it again? Or will they look to pass here with Dre? 3 straight runs, touchdown, 3 touchdowns for Worsley.
Yeah, and it's just, like I say, that this guy just a Terminator type of a weapon here down here at the goal line. Really difficult to stop him. This back, very, very unique, very strong, very fast, smart. He just has all of it, man. All the intangibles we talk about, having here in the RFL. Not everybody has this. There's a difference between being good and being great. And Trey Worsley, man, this is just a great halfback.
Absolutely outstanding performance by the Celtic Tigers. They shut out the Houston Voyagers in the first half, 24-0 in last week's game, and here they are against the number 1 team in the RFL, 21-0 late in the 3rd.
And they're just handing in, methodical drives. And what's interesting to me is that usually when you see teams handing in methodical drives, they're at home. These Celtic Tigers are on the road here against the 14-2 Aviators, and you would think this is Dublin, Ireland here, but we're still in Columbus, man. Wow.
Yeah, this is going to be an extremely difficult deficit to come back from the Columbus Aviators. Their offense has looked extremely stagnant. Of course, the points on the board show that since they have none. But you gotta try to start somewhere. Let's see if this is the drive where they finally put it together. Marquis Watson going to drop back, looking to pass, throws. This is going to be caught to 32.
Man, this veteran D is just really covering the pass lanes. Marquis Watson not able to control the game with his passing ability.
And here goes a run. Luss trying to get the first down, falls just short.
Now they may try to start going back to the run game, but with a tired Celtic Tiger defense, the run game is actually working in their favor here.
Dropping back, looking to pass, pressure. Good catch this time, hangs on, working on McCreary. That's Glover.
Yeah, they needed that catch there. That's a big-time catch there by Glover. Great way to move the chains.
So let's see if they can keep this momentum going. You can see frustrations kind of building up also on the sidelines. Coach back talking with the defense, trying to figure out what can he do to stop the big 3 on the opposing side. Another look at this play.
Not the easiest of tasks that we've seen the past couple of years. We've seen a lot of great coaches, play against these Celtic Tigers and have some really good ball games. But, this team, very unpredictable, and we know that they're going to come full force.
We'll go with a draw play. Kingston Kinney is bottled up, but somehow gets to the outside. First down.
That's a really great run there by Kingston Kinney, man. That's a little bit of momentum that Columbus Aviators needed there. Watching their star back make something out of nothing here. He was almost dead to rights, spins the corner, puts a move on, and turns out into a Columbus first down. Great job.
Almost thought he was going to take that to the house.
Yeah, it looks like it for the moment.
They're in Dublin territory looking for points. Throws. Great catch.
Bit of a dangerous pass there. Still, nonetheless, gets it in there. Nice pickup of 8 yards.
You know he's got himself a cannon on him, zipping that one in. And, even though we talk about these wide receivers being undersized, all small on the outside, they've came up made a lot of big plays this season for Marquis Watson. And one thing they've been great at over the years, which is what has made this offense sustained, is catching in traffic. You can see him getting it done there. What a stiff arm.
Boy.
Putting on a move, but he's going to be taken down. Looks like they'll at least give him forward progress. It's 3rd and 4.
Not every wide receiver in the league has Marquis Watson throwing to him either, but I really like how he's, able to take, these wide receivers here, and improve them. And we're seeing a lot of playmakers here on the Aviators doing a good job.
And that is going to be it for the 3rd quarter. You guys already know what to do. Put your 4s up in the chat. It right now looks like the Celtic Tigers may have the ARC Conference Championship in the bag, but you never know what the 4th quarter brings here in the RFL. Can the Aviators turn it around? Marquis Watson getting pressured, and he throws this away. It's 4th down And at this stage, I mean, do you feel that you got to go for it here?
You know, I think they do have to go for it, and that's what they'll do.
They're going to go for it, looking to try to convert.
Excellent coverage.
Throws, and it's
coverage,
incomplete. Yeah, excellent coverage down the field. Turnover on downs.
Look, 4 yards seems like a gimme, but when you're playing against a defense that can man you up, it's an eternity. And right there, you just saw excellent coverage down the field. No one really open at all. Everybody manned up. Great job by CT. 2 downs in a row, stopping him, which is 4 yards. All he did was 4 yards and couldn't get it.
And that's one thing that I said was different this year with the Celtic Tigers. Their offense has always been the talking point going into the postseason. But the years that they've lost, their defense just did not show up in those games. And they've showed up the entire postseason, even here against the #1 team in the league that has just been killing on offense. And to be up 21-0, still 0 points on the board for the Aviators, that's a huge statement for this team.
Oh, very huge statement.
Hit stick. Oh, man, he's been getting blasted, but he holds on.
Yeah, man, these Aviators really doing some good hit sticks here.
3rd and 4, Aviators desperately needing a stop. Trey Worsley got the first down anyway. 100 yards off 26 carries and 3 rushing touchdowns.
You know, and this is just a Hall of Fame type of a back here, playing on a Hall of Fame team. And you know, it's just enough. There's nothing you can say about Trey Worsley at all that's bad, that's negative. This guy, just great. You know, whatever they ask him to do, he's able to do here. Short yardage situation. Look at this. Just look how he just turns this into a first down very, very easily with just one little move inside.
And like I said, he's led the ARC conference every year in rushing, and the only year he didn't was this year, but he was ranked #2 right underneath of Damani Manuel. Well, he's just been a consistently good back. They'll give him a carry there. He'll get to the 44.
And any team wants a workhorse in this type of situation here. And right now, Worsley, he's the workhorse.
I formation. And Worsley bottled up. They might have to check in a new back. They will. Kadir Ajalani checking in. Got to watch out for him, too. He's a very good player. 3rd and 6.
There goes the angle.
And he's scrambling out the pocket, throws it away. O'Donnell looking to try to pin the offense somewhere near the goal line. And this will take a bounce in the end zone for a touchback. The offense will get started at the 20. 10 minutes and 26 seconds to score 21 points. Very unlikely, but possible. But we got to see something.
Yeah, and you know, if there's any time at all where you need to put on a scoring drive, it's going to be now. The Aviators have to do it now. They need to put up something right now.
You're in the gun. 3-man rush. He throws this one into the flats. That's not going to get it done, but decent gain of 4 yards. I'll say 3. Got good time this time. Throws almost intercepted by McCreary. I knew this was going to be an 8. These wide receivers just cannot get open. There he goes, wide open across the middle of the field. Tight end Adam Light to the 40.
That's a great play. A little step of momentum right now for the Aviators, trying to get the ball going, but they got to continue to do more of that here against this solid defense that they're facing in the Celtic Tigers.
See Drake Crowell just getting a sip of his Gatorade, chilling next to Matt Neani and the gang. Looking to make his second Relo Bowl appearance. And I saw somebody brought up an interesting fact that Drake Crowell, of course, makes it, which it seems like most likely may be the case. He'll have the most starts in a Relo Bowl. Here goes a throw. And man, that's a good pass. First down. Where was this?
I know Aviators starting to cook up here. We got to remember about Marquis Watson. He plays very well when he's down in the fourth quarter of games.
And just mixing it up now, just trying to air it out. Yeah, good separation there, working on the safety, Demore Williams. Probably the furthest I believe they've been in the Celtic Tigers territory. At the 38-yard line, Marquis Watson over the middle. He's got another strike for a first down.
Yeah.
Keith Porter to the 11.
And we've seen this all season long out of Marquis Watson. He just lives and thrives for the fourth quarter. Normally he's been in leads. Very difficult to, regain a lead from him in the fourth quarter. But we've also seen him down before, and he's just as good when he's down. And right now, you're just starting to see prime Marquis Watson as he's now found a rhythm here with this Aviator team he's had all season long.
They're here in the gun. The motion, Andrew Glover. Looking to throw, Marquis Watson wide open, tries to put on a move. We'll get to the 3.
Great job here, running with one of your backs now.
Closing in on 7 minutes left to go in this ball game. Have not scored a point yet. Will this be it? No, it's going to be shut down. Loss of 4 yards, Harmon.
Boy, they must have had the playbook there. They read that immediately on the play. I didn't even get a chance to see the handoff. He was down. Man.
Everett Harmon again just wreaking havoc. Absolutely blew back the lineman there, ran him right into the play.
Solid job there by CT.
And I think that Aviators just got to try to sling it in there now at this point. 3rd and 6. Pressure coming off the edge, and that's going to force an incompletion.
Just missed him. Wow.
For a shot to at least get some points before they turn the ball over. 4th down, Marquis Watson.
This might be
Throws. Touchdown, Aviators. Nice catch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful catch there. We'll see if they're going to mark this as in bounds, though.
I think he might have got the toe drag swag in.
Oh yeah, looks like he did get it.
Yeah, that's in.
Oh yeah. Got the 2 feet down. Solid touchdown there by Marquis Watson. Hey, that's a big statement right there. Now you got to hope your defense can pick up and get another turnover.
So the Aviators will not get shut out. And the kick is good. Down by 14. There's more than enough time for a comeback, so anything's possible here in the RFL. If I'm the Celtic Tigers, the run game's been great. You already know this is not a team to play around with. I think you just try to run the clock out and be aggressive when you have to be. (21-7). Celtic Tigers will take this one out of the end zone. And it'll get to the 24-yard line, they'll say. Didn't look like a good spot at all to me.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Crowell looking to salt it out. 6 minutes and 19 seconds for him to make a reappearance.
Yeah. So how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling, it's Dre, man. 1st and 10. Here goes Dre.
Kleenex.
Looking to throw it away. Now this is, I'm not sure about this. Not sure why they're throwing the football here.
Yeah, they just hit the ground and pound this ball away and burn the clock out.
Looking to throw. Crowell, another throwaway. 5 wide, empty set, 6 minutes and 10 seconds.
This might be a little dangerous here.
Yeah, definitely got to try to get the first down here. And good defense. Defense will get the stop quickly. I'm not sure why the Celtic Tigers will pass it 3 straight times.
And it just appears that, the coach is just saying, hey, they've got 3 timeouts, still trying to, burn the clock and get it. You want to run here, but at the same time, Drake Crowell has had a pretty good day, throwing the ball. And I think that, maybe it's possible that they're just saying, hey, let's just go ahead and just try to put this thing all the way away here and not play too conservative.
Yeah, I think they just wanted to be aggressive to see if that works. I feel their next possession, they'll run it. So if that's going to be the case, the Columbus Aviators, when they get this football, they need to drive down the field quickly and score to get the ball back.
And the biggest thing right now is that the clock is still winding down right now, just under 5:30 left to go. And the Aviators, they got to figure it out fast.
And punts by O'Donnell's been great. That's another great punt down the field. It'll get him to the 28. Marquis Watson led the offense to a scoring drive last time. Can he do it again? Going to spread it out here. Coverage. Cornerback's going to be pressed up in the face of the receivers.
Oh, boy.
throws. Nice throw by Marquis Washington. First down. He just read that was going to be open. Dropping back, looking to pass. Pressure coming down. He's going to go for a sack. That's Malik Yates.
Ooh, man, got right to him. Yates started, and now you're just starting to see the Pro Bowl caliber defensive lineman come out now. Clutch situation. They know they got to get a stop here. Not going to be easy on Marquis Watson. He's just dropping back. He's looking to get down the field, but hey, this rush is coming, and it's coming strong.
6 years here with the Celtic Tigers. You talk about veteran guys. Most of these guys have been here since season 1 and have been looking to get back to the big stage since then. Can they close it out here? Is 2nd and 16. Closing in on 4 minutes left to go. Marquis Washington looking to pass. He'll throw this. He'll be caught. Trying to turn up the field. And Porter will be wrapped up at the 38. Well, at least stop the clock there. Drake Crowell talking with the coordinators. Washington looking to pass, throws underneath, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And I'm pretty sure they're going to go for it on 4th, which is why he just took that decision. He's going to need something down the field here.
Yeah, just, another one of those big downs, but you just got to think, out of all of the opportunities, that the Aviators had, it's all coming down, kind of to this, and still, this isn't guaranteed here. So, just great defense here by the Celtic Tigers. And let's see what the Aviators do here on 4th.
They don't get this. It's game over. Marquis Washington needs 6 yards. Will drop back looking to pass. Good protection. Throws. And he's got the first down. Big connection to Andrew Glover.
Oh, that's just such a big play there. They got to get back to the line right now. They're in the 4-minute drill. They got to get something into the end zone ASAP.
They've got a chance. They have got themselves a chance. Marquis Washington getting great protection by the offensive line in that crucial moment and delivering a nice ball.
I mean, even if they can get the ball into the end zone here, they still have loads of time and all their timeouts here to stop CT and get the ball back.
It's all on Washington here. Pressured. Throws to the end zone. That's out of bounds.
Boy.
Marquis Washington is being aggressive. This game shaping out to be pretty much what we expected. Marquis Washington has played well. Here goes pressure. And he'll throw this one out of bounds again. Outstanding coverage by CT. 3rd and 10. A little over 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And he'll gun this one into the flats. Nice catch by Kadron Lusk. He did manage to get out of bounds. 4th down. They need this conversion once again. Can Washington do it? There's a flag. Throws. End zone. Touchdown. But there's a flag. What is this going to be on? Is it on the offense? Oh, they got the camera on Thomas Tennant.
So it might be a
holding.
Oh, man.
Holding. You got to accept it, though.
You hate to see that.
Got to accept it. Of course, don't want it to stand. And now they have to convert on a 4th and 17. Can they get this? Marquis Washington. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete. No flag. Turnover on downs. Celtic Tigers will take over.
Wow. How many times have we seen this season where a lineman held in a key situation and just totally, the offense just lost all the momentum, man. Wow.
Yeah, that was a huge play. And it was definitely the discipline that did it to the Aviators here. A lot of big penalties that they caused on themselves. And CT just running out the clock now at this point. That'll be to take us to the 2-minute warning.
This is it!
2nd and 6. There goes Trey Worsley. This guy's still grinding out yards.
Oh, my. This is just amazing right now, man. Boy.
And this last first down, if they can get it, will put this game completely away. And they've got it. Worsley to the 45.
CT to a reload ball?
CT to a reload ball, man.
What?
Crazy.
The chat is not, it's 100 people in the chat right now. If you don't spam GOAT.
There goes Worsley up the middle.
Let me see it in the chat right now. Hashtag GOAT GOAT. You got to do it if you respect the RFL and everything that this league is about. It doesn't matter how you feel about the commissioners, his feelings about Drake Crowell. You got to put it in there if you're an RFL supporter here. League first as always, man. Wow. What a big moment this is right now, man.
Absolutely outstanding.
Boy, oh boy.
Crazy year. 2nd and 6. Here goes the run. Worsley. Another timeout. That'll be the last one of the Columbus Aviators. You see the GOATs going crazy.
You gotta put the GOAT in the chat, man. If you don't put the GOAT in the chat, Mick says it. You're a hater. That message not sponsored by the league office, but hey, it's Mick's. I can get away with some things sometimes.
I mean, just thinking about it, how crazy would it be if they won it all this year? I mean, that's just wild. Yeah. And then not only that, their opponent, Joseph Gidley versus Drake Crowell. Like, that is going to be outstanding.
I'm telling you. I mean, and this is just the height of the RFL, right? We're talking about quarterbacks, not all quarterbacks get to 99. Not all quarterbacks have the storylines as Joseph Gidley and Drake Crowell. And we're talking about legends here. Coach Mitchie, man, hey, legend. Been here how long? How long has he been here?
He's been here since season 3, so it's 4 seasons he's been coaching.
Yeah. He's been around, and we know how much he knows. Legend. Drake Crowell, legend. Smitty, legend. Hey, I'm just happy to be here amongst greatness, man. Can't stop greatness. Let me get it in the chat. You can't stop greatness.
Marquis Watson just throwing this away. Yeah, it's just crazy how everything unfolded. I've even been saying it since like midway through the season, especially since we hopped on Next Gen. This is by far the best season, in my opinion, in the RFL. And it's going to continue to get better and better as EA continues to make Madden, tries to make Madden more better, of course, with the franchise and everything. I mean, it's just been an outstanding season. I'm at a loss of words, and I can't wait to see what's going to take place in the Reload Bowl, man. It's just crazy. Oh, he dropped it.
OMG, man.
Coach back just frustrated at this point, but a fantastic season by the Columbus Aviators, though. I mean, wow. Marquis Watson still played a good game. Got to give it to him.
Marquis Watson has had an amazing season, and
he's still out there.
He's done this all season long. He's played very well, and he just happened to run into the GOAT. And everybody didn't have to run through the GOAT this season. Almost turned that one into a touchdown. Look, everybody didn't have to face Drake Crowell this season. And, you're lucky. You're lucky if you got to face Drake Crowell this season, knowing it's probably his last season as a starter. But, at the same time, you're unlucky because this is the most dangerous quarterback in the league. And it doesn't matter what kind of team he has around him, he's always going to find a way to pull it through. So, you're lucky, you're unlucky. We're just watching greatness here. Wow.
There's a throw over the middle, and they won't even let him get the touchdown as the clock hits 0. That is it.
Wow.
The Dublin Celtic Tigers are going to the Reload Bowl. It's been 5 long years since season 1. They take down the #1 ranked team to get it done. I mean, just the entire pathway to get here. Marquis Washington, Drake Crowell beating Geno Gannon in his prime. Not in his prime, in his rookie year. Outstanding. After all the awards in the crazy season, goes on to beat the hot Voyagers. Then he takes on the next upcoming rookie in the same category as Geno Gannon. Marquis Watson beats him as well. It's like everything that Drake Crowell had to do to prove that he is the GOAT, as I've been saying, he's been able to do this season.
Oh, yeah, man. Just a great season from him as well. Smitty, congratulations.
It's funny you guys are congratulating me, but that's
plenty
funny.
of Kleenex. plenty of Kleenex for you here. I brought all of them here, cotton swabs as well. But no, hats off, man. I do have to end this because I have a little bit of work. And also we have a hammer in the house right now. So I don't want to ruin. I think you're going to be able to hear it, man. I'm not sure if they've heard it all game, but it's been.
Oh no, I couldn't even hear it, so it didn't pick up. But
I apologize if the chat heard it.
Is back.
Let's
back set up.
Yeah, let me get back set up real quick. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to stop watching.
Man, what a game!
Oh yeah, what a game, man! What a great game.
Definitely going to do the recap with this. We're working to get Coach back here in the chat so he can do his post-game interview. Outstanding turnaround for the Columbus Aviators this season, though. I mean, you gotta give it to them. A team that only won 1 game last season against the worst team that season that didn't win a game by 1 point.
Oh, yeah.
And they turned things around with a 14-2 season this year. And get all the way to the ARC Conference Championship game, which is something they've never done in franchise history. I mean, that says a lot about Coach Back. Waiting for him to jump in here.
Let's see, league. Oh, he's already has the role, so he can jump in the call.
Okay, so hey, Coach Back, if you're able to hop in for the interview here and talk about this game and everything, let me know when you get in here because I can't pull up to check to see if you are. Okay, there he goes. So we got Coach back here, head coach of the Columbus Aviators. Look, outstanding season, man. You were able to take the Columbus Aviators to outstanding heights. No one really predicted you guys to be here or even make the postseason. You talked about it. You yourself talked about thinking that you were going to go 9-7 at best, and you go 14-2. And like just getting to this point, the domination and everything with the pieces that you had, still managing to make it work and get those wins. This is an outstanding season. I just want to know from you, just what is your thoughts on this season, your thoughts on this game, what you could have did to make this game possibly better, just everything about this year since now that your season's coming to an end.
Oh, man, I mean, the whole season, it was what everybody said. We shouldn't have been here, we weren't good, whatever, but we proved that we belong. We hung with everybody we played. Congrats to you for the GOAT winning.
Oh no, guys. I've just been defending Dre, man. That's all.
I'm just giving you crap.
Yeah, I know. But
I mean, he's.
Where are you at right now? Because it's kind of breaking up. You good, Coach Back?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, it was breaking up when you were talking. I want to make sure guys hear you.
Oh, you're good.
But okay, you sound good now.
Other than that, I mean, we tried, we didn't have the players that everyone else has. Everybody knew that. We were, predicted to go 4th in the division, finish probably top 5 draft pick. But I came in, we tried to fill in what we needed, the defense and offense that we wanted to run with free agents. It worked most of the season, but they, started wearing down and falling apart towards the end. And the Celtic Tigers, honestly, in this game today, they ran our offense. I mean, they pounded inside the tackles and then took medium to deep shots, and we didn't do that until the 4th quarter. So, but just think if that one holding penalty didn't happen, what would have happened?
Yeah, that was a huge play in the game. Marquis Watson, despite the loss, outstanding play. What is your thoughts on Marquis Watson after finishing his rookie season the way he did?
I mean, we're probably going to trade him. No, I mean, he's the future, man. I mean, he showed. I mean, he's awesome. We have what we need. We've got him. We re-signed Kenny back in like week 4. So I mean, we just got to keep building this offensive line. I mean, I think that showed that's our weakness. The guy that did commit the holding penalty on that last touchdown. He's a rookie. I mean, we've got 2 or 3 rookies on our line, 2 or 3 rookies on our defense. I mean, it's just we'll get there.
Yeah, just an experience. Of course, we know got some developing just to do over the years. That, of course, will come. But just being able to make it to this point with the pieces, like I said, once again, that you had, just an outstanding season. Of course, I want to say just congratulations. And you will at least be coaching in the Pro Bowl this upcoming week. So that's
cool,
great. Yeah, so you'll be coaching the ARC Pro Bowls team here. But, I just want to say fantastic season. You did a phenomenal job in your first year, and I can't wait to see what you do next season. Last thing, is there anything you want to say to the Columbus Aviators fans, in general, any last thing you want to get out to the viewers here watching?
Well, I mean, nobody likes to lose, so, I'll apologize for losing. We didn't run the offense or the defense that we have all year. So other than that, I mean, I promise you we'll be back the next year, and we'll be better than this year. And for the next, couple months, go Buckeyes.
Well, there you go. Got Coach back. Fantastic season. Appreciate you coming on for the interview, my guy.
Yep, league first.
League first. Let's get that in the chat, guys. Hashtag league first. Phenomenal game. We have our Reload Bowl opponents. This is not updated. I should have made an updated version so that I could, whoever won this game, put the final here. But we already know Portland Snowhawks, big victory over the Columbus Aviators. And, of course, for the Celtic Tigers here tonight, they get it done over the #1 Columbus Aviators. And we got ourselves one heck of a Reload Bowl on the way. Who's ready for Reload Bowl 6, man? It's either going to be Dre or Joseph Gidley. Either way, outstanding postseason. Lived up to every inch of the hype. I can't wait to see how that's going to close out. But you guys get ready for the College Series Bowl. Of course, we'll have pickings, selections by the coaches being made on Monday. Tomorrow, I'm planning for 8 o'clock. So stay tuned for that. That's what will be coming up. And let's go ahead and dive into this game, looking at the statistics and everything. So looking at the stats, first covering these great quarterbacks, Marquis Watson still had himself an outstanding game. He had the one interception, but he still played his heart out. 284 passing yards, passing touchdown, almost got him back in the game. Unfortunately, the penalties too much to hurt the Columbus Aviators. So 64%, 24 of 39, a QBR of 83.7. And as for Dre Crowell, the GOAT just doing what he does, man. 98.2 QBR, 21 of 28, 226 passing yards, 75%. Didn't have a passing touchdown, but he didn't turn over the football either. And it was pretty much the Trey Worsley show as we go into the rushing. 34 carries. I mean, they just grounded and pounded it with their premier back, and Worsley came up big. 34 for a buck, 24, and 3 rushing touchdowns. Had all the rushing touchdowns for the Celtic Tigers here tonight. Just outstanding performance. Kingston Kinney and Kadron Luss. Luss was more so shut down, 8 carries for 17 yards. Kinney, 12 for 54. And they really did try to run the football early on. You see a total of 20 carries between the backs, but they had to pass it as things started to get ugly, being down 21-0. 54 yards rushing there for Kingston Kinney. No rushing touchdowns whatsoever for the backs, though. But the run game, it was successful. It was a successful area there for the Columbus Aviators. Receiving-wise, Matt Niani leading all wide receivers in receiving yards. 3 catches for 82 yards. Didn't get to see the end zone, though, but a lot of big catches. 3 big receptions. Andrew Glover, 5 for 69, leading the Aviators in that category in yards. Keith Porter was close, 2 yards less, with 6 catches for 67 yards. Armin Holland had himself 3 for 50. DJ Burrow, 5 for 48. Adam Light, 4 for 47. And the only receiver with a touchdown here is the Martin Pearson with 1 off of 3 catches for 39 yards. No one else there worth going down. Blocking-wise, the offensive lines on both sides did a phenomenal job. It's always the case with the Celtic Tigers. They did not allow a single sack. Dre Crowell was heavily protected. And as for the Columbus Aviators, offensive lineman gave up 2 sacks here. A sack given up by Travis Blaylock and David Denman. And looking at the defensive side of the ball, Reed Holmberg made some clutch plays and some tackles to force incompletions. 12 total tackles here, 6 solo, 6 assists. Had himself a tackle for loss. Another double-digit tackler here leading the Aviators, Hayden Gentry. He had 11, 6 solo of those. And Matthew Williamson for the Aviators had himself 6 solo as well, 10 tackles, and that's it for the double-digit tacklers. The runner-ups, Ashley Freeman had himself a good game as well, 9 tackles, a tackle for loss here. And Stuart Trent with 9 tackles and a tackle for loss as well. No one led in a tackle for loss category, but man, was it a lot of tackles for loss here on players. Not going to go down that list. Sacks, 2 sacks as mentioned by the sacks given up by the lineman. Everett Harmon getting 1 and Malik Yates getting 1 as well. And an interception by Nate Mickens, the veteran cornerback. Huge play made there early in the game. And I think that's just about it. The pass deflections, only 4 pass deflections in this game. Most of the time, the quarterbacks were able to get it out there to receivers. Frank Belton had himself a deflection, as well as Joseph McCreary, Levon Wilkins, and Reed Holmberg. There was one forced fumble, which was from Wayne Babber, the defensive tackle, which was on Kingston Kinney, and almost a forced fumble on Trey Horsley. Just hit the ground as the ball came out, but a lot of hit sticks by the Aviators trying to get the ball, but great security by the Celtic Tigers, just doing what they do best. Nothing on special team, on the rest of the stat sheets, no defensive touchdowns or anything of that nature. Kicking wise, let's go ahead and get a look. I think someone said let's go look at the kickers. Tyrus Wiley, he missed the kick. He had one attempt here. You can see 100% on field goals, on extra points here. But he missed one that was a long of 54. And there really wasn't a lot of kicking going on at all here for Winslow, as he only had extra points. There is no field goals, as they only had 7 points in this game. The punters were going at it, but Hudson O'Donnell, man, he was having some really good kicks and punts down the field. The average didn't look great, but he was definitely putting the defense in a situation to succeed, backing up the offense. With George Archer, he was arching those things as well. A lot of punts inside the 20s, you can see here. Well, a couple of them. And both of these guys able to do that at least once. So shout out to the punters in this game. Kickers got to get love too. And as for the kick return, nothing really broke off here, so not going to go through that. Let's go ahead and break down the big plays in this game. Celtic Tigers were able to score every quarter except for the fourth with a touchdown. Let's go ahead and look at this big play that they allow here. Matt Nayani getting a big catch here. One of the 3 he made today. Just coming across on the slant. Too fast. Nice catch. Beating Frank Belton. Nice first down. It's just an easy breakdown right there. They move down the field. They don't have a 20. Okay, that was a penalty. They don't show you this, but this was a pass interference call on the Aviators. The Aviators really shot themselves in the foot throughout this game with penalties that were very costly. This one was a shot to the end zone, and the penalty puts them right at the 1. They go 3 straight run plays to Trey Worsley, and the third time's the charm as they were able to get it done right here. You can see Brian Swain trying to stop him. Got the arm there, but the arm tackle, that's not going to stop Worsley, and that's the first of the 3 touchdowns he was able to get today. Moving on, interception. Big-time interception by Nate Mickens. Let's go ahead and get a look at this. Nate Mickens, you can see him here in the slot. Got the fist up representing man-to-man coverage. And you can see him following. And Marquis Watson, let's get a look and see what else they had open on the field. He just takes the shot immediately. He's thinking he's going to be able to beat him deep, which honestly he does. Working on a veteran, slower cornerback. Washington trying to take advantage of that. Shot down the field with his best receiver and underestimating the old hit here. Nate Mickens with the one-hand pick. That's just an outstanding play. Look at him go high-point it and come down with that. That's an amazing interception that really just fired up the momentum of the Celtic Tigers once again in normal motion. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. Huge turnover. We go into the second quarter. It's 7-0. Marquis Washington starting to get pressure. Sacked on this play. This was one of the 2 sacks that he had today. And he could have thrown this. I think that's a shot Marquis Washington could have taken. It's a long throw. It would have had to been on the line, but I got confidence in Marquis Washington, arm strength to be able to fit that in. That's a pass he could have made, but you can see a great job by Everett Harmon getting around and getting the sack. Just too hesitant on making a read to make that throw, and that's what cost them here on this play. Great job of the Celtic Tigers defense closing in. Getting a look at this play, 50-yarder shot down the field. How many times have we seen this in the career of Dre Crowell and Matt Nayani? And his arm strength has waned quite a bit over the seasons. He's got pressure in his face. This is why we talk about Dre Crowell being the GOAT here in the RFL. Not many quarterbacks, especially with a low throw power, pressure in his face like this, going to be able to deliver an on-target pass like he did on this play. Look, takes the hit, shot down the field, and look at the ball placement. This goes perfectly right over the top of the head of Frank Belton, over the shoulder. That is the picture-perfect throw by Dre Crowell, just working in rhythm with his top receiver. There's no better connection in the league. Look at this. 1-2. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is why the guy led the league in receiving yards. Look at the 1-2 tap. That's an outstanding play. That's just beautiful, man. Let's look at this again. That's a thing of beauty. This is something you just got to watch in normal motion. Shot down the field. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Can't ask for a better throw than that. Can't ask for a picture-perfect play. That's as close as you could get to the sidelines. And then going down the field, another penalty right here. A penalty by the defense, 15 yards given up. Trey Worsley starts killing it on the ground. 8 yards, 7 yards. Got tackled for a loss here, but they were right at the goal line. Another 1-yard rushing touchdown for Trey Worsley. Why not? Look at this, the aggressiveness, the strength, the power. You got Ashley Freeman here ready to make this tackle, the whole linebacker. And Trey Worsley with the mean forearm, stiff arm here. Get out of my way. Touchdown. Just muscling his way in for 6 for a second rushing touchdown in the game. And at that point, man, 14-0. It was looking bleak for the Columbus Aviators. We move on. Drake Crowell again. Nice connection. 17-yard play. Look at this route. Angle route. Man-to-man coverage. Working on Williamson. That's Badira Al-Jilani. But also look at the throw and the play by Drake Crowell once again. Their best defensive tackle coming through in his face. How many times have we seen quarterbacks be inaccurate in this situation or get this ball swatted? Look at where Drake Crowell throws this. Just by the face and helmet of David Pierre. Look at that throw and the curve of it. Goes right around. It curves right around his helmet and the ball placement leading him right in the open space. That is picture-perfect accuracy and just a veteran throw that you're just not going to see from many quarterbacks at all. I mean, look at this. Regular motion. Money. That's just beautiful. Beautiful play again. And this was the play that almost we thought could have been a turning point for the Columbus Aviators. Check down. Great read by Drake Crowell. Wide open. Trey Worsley makes the catch. Turns around. Gets greeted by Hayden Gentry. This is a clean shot, shoulder to shoulder, right on the numbers. Boom! Absolutely levels them. But this is still a great job by Trey Worsley holding on to the football. And until that elbow hits the ball, hits the ground, that's when the ball comes loose. And that's what jars the ball loose. But that was one heck of a hit that he took. And look at this. Boom! Big hit. I want to see this from Hayden Gentry's point of view. This is how he came down and leveled him. Bow. Oh, that's just a kill shot right there. That's how you bring it to a top back in the league, man. Got the football. Of course, that got overturned. They said he was down. And this was another opportunity for the Aviators where the Celtic Tigers weren't able to get points. It was a 54-yard field goal attempt, as I talked about when I was going through the statistics, that Tyrus Wiley missed. And it kept it a 14-0 game going into the half. And we went into the second half. Columbus Aviators had to kick the ball off to the Celtic Tigers, and they got the stop. Quick 3-and-out on Drake Crowell in the offense, but you could see a 3-and-out for them as well. Offense just couldn't move like they wanted to, and you can see another methodical drive by Drake Crowell in this offense. Look at this, 7 yards, 5 yards, 12 yards, 10 yards, 7, 11. This is all in one drive, just wearing the defense down, picking them apart play by play. And look, 3, 10, 3 at the goal line. 3 straight 1-yard rushing touchdowns for Trey Worsley. Had all the touchdowns for CT. Just being patient and being strong, keeping his balance. Touchdown. 21-0 it was at that point in the game. Trey Worsley on fire. Drake Crowell on fire. The Celtic Tigers absolutely on fire. And you can see Marquis Watson is trying to make plays, trying to get them in the game. At a 10-yard rush right here. Good run by Kingston Kinney. And just still, the Celtic Tigers defense stepped up in big moments. Another stop as Marquis Watson in the offense try to go for it on 4th down here. Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. Gave the ball back to CT. But this is when you saw the Aviators defense start to step up. You saw the run game here. Couldn't move on the defense at this point. And Marquis Watson still keeping at it. 17-yard play right here. Pressure coming. Nice move over the middle. Man-to-man coverage is working on Reed Holmberg. This is just the shake. Boom. Breaks him down. This is not even man-to-man. That's zone defense. Okay. That's wide open. That's just wide open all day. Marquis Watson. Easy read just over the middle. right there to Adam Light. Very next play, 23 yards. Dropping back, pressure coming off the edges, another good throw over the middle. This right here is man-to-man coverage, just a great release off the line of scrimmage here. I'm not sure what Damari Williams was doing. Didn't get a jam on him and let him go right by. Absolutely cooks him. And Washington recognizing that easy, quick read over the middle, big first down. Now it's 23 yards. Let's get even more yards, 27 yards here in the gun. Washington dropping back, another shot over the middle. 3 straight shots over the middle. This one working against man-to-man. You can see the 2 wide receivers on the outside. Nice route. These type of formations is what can get a defense caught up, because it seems as if Porter's going to break to the outside. You see he gets that outside release. Then he breaks right back in, and he gets a little bit caught up here on Holland, who's in the way. So it's kind of like a pick play, and that just opens him wide open here across the middle. Great read by Marquis Watson. Huge play to Keith Porter. You see 3 plays later, they punch it in for the touchdown. Marquis Watson, was this 4th down? Yeah, 3rd down, they couldn't get it. 4th down, they go for it. Big decision, big play has to be made. You can see him washing out underneath here. Got to cover it. No one over the middle, back of the end zone here. And this is still a great throw by Marquis Watson. Got Wayne Babber breaking free, about to get through for the sack, and still delivers a pinpoint accurate ball. That is a beautiful throw. Great catch by Pearson. Nice toe drag, you can see right there. Touchdown. And that was going to be their only points of the game. Defense got a quick stop on CT, and this was a huge play of the game as well. CT's defense still came up, ready to play. Was this 3rd down? No, 1st down. Big sack. Big sack here by Malik Yates. Washington looking for something to get open. Everything's just covered. CT played well. Broke right through the middle. Malik Yates, bow, goes down for the sack. Excellent play. Moving on, and he makes up for it. This is 4th and 6. Marquis Washington still showing that he is the guy for this franchise. We could have made this throw early right here for the 1st down. Keith Porter's just wide open, but I guess he's still running his route, still waiting on him, and throws it. This is also him being next level, knowing that underneath route is going to be there since he's already carrying deep, and there's 3 guys who could possibly jump on this route. He could zip that in, but he knows that that's going to just leave this back route wide open coming from underneath. Marquis Washington, great read, throws it out there, got great protection from his offensive line. Huge play, but unfortunately couldn't get it done. This was the play, had the touchdown, man. They had the touchdown, shot down the field. Unfortunately, no instant replay, but it got called back for holding. Marquis Watson threw an absolute beautiful jump ball, and it just came up short. Just came up short. 4th down, and that was all she wrote. Trey Worsley ran out the ball, and that was it. And I guess we could get a look at the last 3 plays. Marquis Washington still trying to get his team down the field for more points. Good throw. And look at these passes by the rookie. Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass. 35 yards, doubling the yards on the previous play right here. This is just reading the defense. Wide open. Beautiful shot. He should have probably just kept running, but I guess he was closing in. Try to get outside, stop the clock. And the last shot almost got in the end zone. CC said, "We're still not having it, brother." Throws it over the middle. Thought he was going to get in there, but closing in. Saw Michael Frier, boom, stops him right at the 1-yard line. Aviators unable to score. Clock hits 0. Celtic Tigers going back to the Relo Bowl. Absolutely outstanding. Man, if you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the RFL. Wow, I just had a loss of words for how great this season has been. Not only this season, but this postseason, the storylines. This is what the RFL is all about. We already talked about it, man. Get ready for Monday for the College Series Bowl. Got the coaches picking once again. The Pro Bowl is coming up next week on Sunday. College Series Bowl will be taking place on Saturday. And of course, we'll be revealing the uniforms and everything. That's the only area, unfortunately, that we can mod this year. We can't mod Madden 21 this year. So the Relo Bowl will be on Madden as the base game with no modding there. It's crazy how guys were talking about a Columbus Bowl. I think you guys jinxed it because neither of the Columbus teams made it. But with that being said, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. Appreciate you guys, as always, rocking out with me. Let's get #League first for the guys remaining here in the chat. With that, I'm out. Peace.